Even though it's been almost 30 years ago, I remember it like it was yesterday. A friend of mine and I were in a new city. We had traveled there for a meeting about fundraising. And by the time we found where we were going, it was dark and we did go to the meeting. But coming out of the meeting, there was this ominous feeling in the air. And we had a hard time finding where we had parked. We felt like two country hicks in a big city. And as we did approach our vehicle, two huge men came from the shadows, and the energy coming from them was murderous. And I instinctively knew we're in trouble. These men intend to kill us. And sure enough, the man in the front had a big two-by-four in his hand, and he raised it and he whacked my friend right on the head and knocked her out. She just went down like a felled tree. And the guy raised his hand to also knock me out. And at that time, something came over me, and I raised my hand too, and I said, I call for the Archangel Gabriel. I call for the Archangel Gabriel. I said it 2 times. And suddenly, from nowhere, this huge white hand appeared. I did not see the full figure of Gabriel. And the hand of Gabriel grasped the man around the wrist that had the two-by-four. And all he did was hold him, just like that. No force, no threat, just hold him. He drops the two-by-four, and then his energy starts to change. All the hatred, all the revenge, whatever, intend to murder, just melted out of him. And also the other guy too, they were both just melting. I always think of that scene in The Wizard of Oz where Dorothy throws water on the Wicked Witch and she goes, I'm melting. Anyway, these two men were suddenly free from all evil, and they were looking at me with big puppy dog eyes, like, what are we doing? And about that time, my friend woke up and she was kind of shaky, but she was okay. And Gabriel was still there. And it was then I received the commission from Gabriel. And I looked at these two men and I said, this is not just for me. You can call the angels of God too. And ever since then, I feel I received a commission to teach everybody that they can call the angels of God too. Now, here's the thing. All of a sudden, I woke up. It was a dream. It was a dream of all dreams. It was a commission from the Archangel Gabriel. Now, if you look at scripture, every time Gabriel shows up, something's going to change. The first time was in Daniel, when Daniel had this vision and he was scared out of his mind, and Gabriel appeared and said, don't worry, this is not for your time, it's for the end times. And then again, Gabriel appeared to Daniel and said, now I'm going to explain it to you. And then, of course, we know about him appearing to the father of John the Baptist when he had told him, your wife's going to have a son, you're going to call him John. And he's like, my wife is old. Now, of course, I'm paraphrasing this. And guess what? she did have a son, John the Baptist. And then the most famous appearance of all was when Gabriel appeared to Mother Mary and said, "Blessed art thou among women." Now, Mary believed and rejoiced. The father of John the Baptist, he had a hard time believing. Daniel was relieved to get some comfort after he was scared. If a spirit suddenly appears to you, you can be very startled, especially out of thin air. So why am I telling you this? Because now Gabriel has come to me again and said, "Rebecca, it's time for you to introduce me to more people so that I can give them a greater commission, a commission for something new that will jumpstart their life, that will change their life forever, just like your life was changed forever." Now, it is important to know that Gabriel didn't say, "Now, here's what you're going to do exactly, Rebecca. You're going to build a website. You're going to start talking about angels. And in 20 years or so, you're going to have a worldwide ministry." That would have been way too much, wasn't it? The first guidance I felt from Gabriel was just assurance and trust that anybody can call the angels of God. And see, that does away with judgment, because so many times we think, oh, we have to be so good, or look at them, they can't call the angels. And it was like bringing this unity and equality to us all. And then I felt guided to spend time every single day in quietness with a pen in my hand, paper to write on, and I started receiving messages. So I'm teaching a class on this, a course. I'm going to teach it 3 times so more people have a chance to attend. Here's what Gabriel says. Tell people, don't ignore me. If when I say the word Gabriel and something new and a new commission and more power and being of more service to humanity and yourself, does that spark excitement in your heart? If it does, Gabriel is already calling you. I will guide you. I am commissioned. Here's what will happen in this class. Well, a lot of things are going to happen. First, we got to clear your fears. Now, here's what's important. It's not important that every single fear you have being cleared. You think every fear I had was cleared? Here's what I know. When you get in touch with Gabriel in a personal way, the one thing that he's going to give you is courage. Balls of steel, you might say. Courage. I used to have an inferiority complex you wouldn't believe. And after my encounter with Gabriel, I got more and more and more courage. And you see, you won't just meet Gabriel in this course. You're going to meet his team of helpers. And so you're going to have everything at your disposal to go on a new phase of your journey. I know right now there's some of you listening to this and your heart is lighting up and Gabriel is saying, yes, yes, yes. Gabriel has his eye on you. If you're attracted to this, Gabriel is already attracted to you. And it's not necessary for all your fears to be gone. I'm going to give you baby steps by baby steps on how you can move into your commission. And so many techniques that Gabriel has given me to do this for you. There's complete information down below if you're interested. Now, I have a few openings for a past life reading by audio where you've already experienced Gabriel, and maybe where you had a gift and in this lifetime you kind of forgot about it. That'll be in the description below. Does this call to you? I ask you to just take a quiet moment and drop to your heart. I want something new in my life. Do I know that I've been holding back because I'm afraid? Are you ready to trust that you can have your own encounter with the Archangel Gabriel? Even if you were one of those guys with the 2x4s, if it's calling to your heart, you're ready. And I'm ready to take you there. I'm Rebecca Marina, and I look forward to meeting with you on Zoom, face to face, and helping you have your own meeting with Gabriel and your own commission for greatness and better things and a more powerful life. So it is.